I know we're only one day in, but sometimes you can get a feel of how the week's going to go from the first day. And, you get up, you step in a pile of dog shit, and you just know the rest of the day, maybe the week's going to be the same. You know, or you wake up, trip over a pile of pay dirt that you didn't realize that you had, hit your head on a nugget, and you think, hey, that's not a bad way to start the day. Either way, I hope it's doing all right for you now, even if it did start off shitty. Um, so far, so good over here. Um, yeah, yeah, we're getting kicked in the nuggets. That's never fun, you know. But yeah, I hope if your week is going shitty, I hope it gets better. If you've been getting kicked in the nuggets, get a cup. Get a cup. Hold your nuggets safe. Um, until then, I don't know. Just cover them with your hands. Be careful. Watch out for flying shoes. Whatever you got to do to get through the day. Do I? Do I ever get up to Canada? I have not. I have never been to Canada. I do want to go to Canada. I just don't want to deal with the border or the drive. Damn, that's rough. Yeah, now you have to get like you can either have an enhanced license. I think they still let you just use that. If not, I'm kind of pissed that they charged me for one because I thought that's what the whole purpose of it was. So I don't think you need to have your passport. You do have to have an enhanced driver's license though. But I heard that that's going to go away and that you're going to have your passport, which is kind of crappy, or some sort of new government ID bullshit, fucking show me your papers kind of deal. Um, which I'm not sure if that is constitutional or whatever. I'm not a lawyer. I just don't want to pay another $30 and then an extra $30 and then another extra $30 to get an identification that says that I'm okay to still be me. I think it's ridiculous. But hey, such is the modern way. Yeah, just give us all RFID chips, but then the technology will get replaced with something else. Then you have to go in, get your RFID chip replaced, or you find out that they're causing you fucking cancer or some shit. We already have a state issued number, taxation number. We got our driver's licenses, which are technically not, well, I guess they technically are ID, but they're not government ID. They're state IDs. So if you're ever not driving and cop asks you for your driver's license, laugh at them. You're like, you're stupid. Do I look like I'm in a car? Fool. Then you tell him, am I free to go? And when he says, yeah, you're like, well, then I'm free to stay. Fuck you. At least that's the way they do it in the videos that I watch. Yeah, but it's the level of government I was meaning. Like federal government doesn't have IDs. Those are tax numbers, your SSN. Um, but they don't. There's not an official aside from the passport for purposes of traveling internationally. There's not a government ID, a federal ID. Unless maybe you work for the federal government, then they give you an ID, but that would still just be an employment ID. Anyways, I'm not one of those kind of channels though. So I'm not the expert on when you need your ID. I just tend to try not to get into trouble in the first place, or at least not get caught. That's my fucking way. If I'm gonna get into shit, I'm probably gonna get into shit. Just don't do it in a manner that gets you caught, and then you don't have to worry about giving anybody your ID. What's up, Joey? And what's up to everybody else? Everybody else who's joined since when I said what's up? What's up? Don't forget to hit the link up at the top of the chat. You know how we do here. We're going to give away some sloppy seconds at the end of the night. And some lucky bastard's going to get a bag of dirt with some gold after we done run the gold and found it again. And someone is asking what we're running tonight. My con's from the river with a little bit of gold seeded in. I always want to make sure somebody takes home at least a tenth. So I throw a tenth of a gram in there. It's not like when I was doing the Roaring Camp where it was just random, whatever happened to be in it is what you got. Because this isn't seeded. Well, it is now. It's seeded now, but I wish I got dirt that freaking rich out of the river. I'd never come home. Shit. Ooh, 55-gallon barrels? Man, your mailman is gonna hate you. Like if I were a mailman and you know how you can do those scheduled pickups? Which they keep skipping my house and it's pissing me off. I'll get back to that. But if that system worked and you scheduled a pickup and you had a 55-gallon drum of something and he just look at that, man, if I were him, I would just look at that, yell, fuck you, and turn around and leave. Be like, first off, who's going to help me get 55 times 8?